Whether I'm cutting for a photo shoot, video recording, or just trying to maintain my leanness year round, I always prefer steady state cardio over any form of cardio. I personally believe steady state cardio is best because optimal fat burning occurs when your heart rate is slightly elevated, but not to the point of exhaustion. If you are physically exhausted at the end of your cardio session, it means you've gotten your heart rate too high and your body doesn't have enough time to break down your body fat and will turn your muscle towards your muscles for energy. The perfect example of this is a marathon runner. They push their bodies to crazy extents and are so physically exhausted the body will start to eat muscle instead of fat. When performing steady state cardio, I do not monitor my heart rate, but my clients always ask me what should their heart rate be when doing cardio, and I find keeping your heart rate around that 120 to 140 mark, and find keeping your heart rate around the 120 to 140 mark instead of 160 to 200 for approximately an hour each session is perfect. You don't have to kill yourself or do anything crazy when doing your cardio, just a brisk, hard power walk on the treadmill with a slight incline for an extended period of time will work wonders when trying to drop body fat. I know steady state cardio can be boring and not everyone enjoys it, but I just plug my headphones in and zone out and think of ways that I can improve my life. I listen to motivational speakers, I study business, I study investing. Anything I want to get better at or anything I want to learn, I always learn it while I'm walking on the treadmill. I see it as killing two birds with one stone. To me, life is all about constantly bettering myself, and I always try to make good use of my time, and by putting in the work on the treadmill for my body whilst progressing in another aspect of my life, I find it's very rewarding and it makes me feel productive. As I said before, when performing steady state cardio, you never want to go to exhaustion. You need to remember what your goals are. You are training for fat loss, not for fitness. You still want to work hard with an elevated heart rate, but you never want to be completely out of breath. The best way to describe it would be if you want to be puffed out, but you still want to be able to hold a conversation with someone. If you can't talk whilst doing cardio, you are missing the fat burning zone and not getting the full benefit from it. After I finish talking, I'm going to show you what my screen looks like when I'm performing my cardio. You'll see I keep my speed at approximately 5.5 kilometers an hour on the treadmill with an incline of 9. I personally find it better to increase the incline than increase the speed to burn more calories because I get very bad shin splits and my calves are always really tight. Whenever I try to crank the speed up, my calves get a lot worse, but when I increase the incline and decrease the speed, it's all good. I have no problems. Another thing you need to remember is just because this is what I do doesn't mean it's exactly what you need to do. You might be a little fitter than what I am and find that what I'm going to show you is a little easy, and if that's the case, always go with increasing the incline a few times before the speed, as it just feels better on the body and you can actually burn calories faster as you're using more muscles to walk up the hill. If you find what I will be showing you too hard, then drop it down a little and work your way up. There's no right or wrong. As long as you get the basics right, don't overdo it, and you're just giving 100% of what you can give as an individual is going to work. You just need to put in the effort. I hope this gives you a good insight into what to do when performing steady state cardio. Remember, you can use the treadmill, cross trainer, exercise bike. This is just a demonstration on how to perform it, but I do expand on the benefits of steady state a little more in the training section of my video gallery. I talk about how cardio is basically the only way you're able to build muscle and drop fat at the same time, and how hard it actually is to lose muscle when performing this kind of cardio. So make sure you check that out. I just want to wrap this video up by saying cardio is your friend. I do an hour's cardio every single day of my life without fail on top of my workout. So don't be afraid of it. It's very beneficial. As long as you are eating adequate amount of protein and letting your body recover, losing muscle is actually a lot harder than you think. So don't let that put you off. All right? Go get your cardio done.